If you're looking to become a BMW Mini specialist and keep those vehicles in-house, or you want to really start to focus and become a soulless BMW and Mini diagnostic repair specialist centre, then you're going to need the dealer diagnostic tooling and equipment. In this video, we'll cover everything that you need to know with regards to the hardware and all of the simple things that you need to walk through first before you start and get your kit and start using it. So this is the most common bundle that we've got here on the table. We've got a securely packaged laptop, we've got our BMW Key Reader, and we've also got our ICOM Next A. We're going to delve into the ICOM Next A first. Here we have the BMW ICOM Next A, all fresh in its nice box. We've got our 10-meter Cat6A LAN cable, rugged and sturdy and long enough to reach from your computer or the VCI across the workshop. We have the VCI itself. So this is the ICOM Next A device. As the software is now telling clients at the moment that the old devices are no longer supported. So if you have this particular device, this is the current genuine unit. This is the one that BMW are now wanting you to move on to. You can see it's got rubberized ends both sides. We have our connection here for the DLC cable, which is in the box I'll show you in a second. On the other side, on the flip side, we have these three rubber ports, one with a mouse connection. We've got our standard USB and we have our LAN Ethernet port on there as well. Also in the box, we have a 1.5 meter DLC 16-pin cable, obviously to plug directly into the vehicle from the VCI. And also as well, if you're operating in a dealership environment or you're a very busy BMW workshop, you get these lovely little handy coloured tags so that you can actually identify which VCI you've got and that you're wanting to pair your software to. So the BMW ISTA diagnostic software really does require a really powerful computer, especially with the size of hard drive. BMW now, their minimum requirements are probably one of the most demanding out of all vehicle manufacturers. So here's the laptop. The software that BMW operate and run is the ISTA and ISTA-P, mainly for the diagnostics and the programming. Will work with BMW vehicles, Mini and Rolls-Royce. So with regards to the specifications of laptop that you will need to run that software, you will need, according to BMW, at least a 2-core processor with 2.1 gigahertz, a 4-core 1.8 gigahertz processor, or an 8-core with at least 1.5 gig. You will need a 4 gig of RAM and at least 250 gigabytes of free hard drive space. This particular machine meets and exceeds those recommended minimum specifications that are set out by BMW. We have been looking specifically for this machine to replace existing Panasonic, GTAC and Dell units in the workshops. We've got this right, the balance is perfect. It's the IP65 fully rugged machine, as opposed to some of the units that are out there in existence at the moment that are semi-rugged. With a lovely display, it's really big, bright as well, so it's great for those really dull environments and it's perfect for the workshop environment. Again, fully ruggedness as well, as I mentioned, so it's great for those spillages, the dust, the dirt, the grime that you'd expect to find in your workshop. Backed up by, of course, the processing power. It runs on Windows 11 operating system, which is what BMW now are recommending as the demise of the Windows 10 disappears. So again, it's right here, right now for the current software, but also as well, it's future-proofed as well. This can be upgraded again going forward. So we can upgrade the RAM, you can upgrade the hard drive, again, making this your machine that you can use for the 3 years and into the future. With regards to the ports that this particular machine is fitted with, it comes with all of your standard USB sockets, your USB-C, your RS-232 port, and this particular machine is perfect for BMW because it's also fitted with 2 RJ45 LAN sockets, one for the connection to the VCI and one to the connection to the internet. So it's the perfect choice and perfect partner for your BMW diagnostic system. So here we have probably one of the most purchased accessories that runs alongside the BMW ISTA software, and this is the BMW Key Reader. So let's take a look inside. Key Reader is used in conjunction with the Casio application software. Makes it a really good addition because it gives you the ability to make those online service history uploads as seamless as possible. I like to call it the ashtray. BMW have a slightly different name for it. They refer to this particular style of device, the UFO. BMW Key Readers have had 2 or 3 different forms over the years, this one being the latest generation. So it's pre-wired with USB, 2 little indicators on there, and simply the operation is to place the key. With the device plugged into our USB socket of the PC, you simply take your BMW key, place it in the center of the key reader. The LEDs will flash on the front of the device, and then you're over then to your BMW AOS portal. What that'll do then, it takes all of the data and information stored within the key as to what service is required and what items are to be replaced, along with the vehicle mileage, puts it in a lovely little format ready for you to upload that digital service record to the cloud and print it out to hand to your customer. A fantastic, great little additional tool. The reason this particular tool is one of the most popular and one of the most favourable, one is it looks really nice on your service reception desk. So when your customer turns up with their BMW key, it's the professionalism of simply putting the key on there. You're actually then informing the customer exactly what's required from a service requirement aspect. Not only that, you can give them the full proper printout, and of course it's all digitally stored up in the cloud from BMW's point of view and from BMW purposes. When it comes to battery support for BMW, this is the unit that we recommend. This is the GYS Flash 125.12 CNT BMW approved unit. Let's take a look inside the box. First of all, we have our 25mm thick positive and negative cables, 5 meters in length. We have our mains power supply unit for the device, a set of instructions in multiple languages, and then the main unit, the GYS Flash 125.12 CNT unit itself. So when it comes to BMW Diagnostics coding and programming, this is the unit that we recommend that you use. The same unit that's being used in the dealerships right now. Before you invest, there's a few things that you'll need to know. One of those, of course, is the software subscription, which is purchased via the BMW AOS portal or the BMW TIS portal if you're in the USA and Canada. Registration is required before you can purchase this. It's a fairly easy, simple process to go through. Generally takes roughly around about 48 hours for you to receive an approval on your application. So as the timings go, it's one of these diagnostic systems that you can get up and running with fairly quickly. The costs do vary. They operate hourly, daily, weekly, monthly or yearly subscription option. Of course, that is completely down to yourselves when you're using it. Most of our customers we tend to see buy it for as little as the €10 an hour. But again, for those really heavy users, you might want to invest in the full annual subscription. So ISTA must be updated on a regular basis. This is the real backbones of the software. Updates happen fairly frequently. Now it's really important that you're on the latest version of ISTA software, as any older versions of ISTA will stop working if you're on the genuine official software portal. Now we do have experts that can take care of this for you on our dealer tool support hotline, and those subscriptions start from as little as £99 per system. If you want to know how to use the system and get the most out of it, then really I would recommend as well attending a BMW training course delivered by the Automotive Training Academy. On the course, you'll learn all of the usability surrounding the AOS portal. You'll delve into the diagnostic applications of ISTA and ISTA-P and various other applications, the Casio application for service update history, wiring diagrams. You'll be taught exactly how to use and navigate throughout the BMW ISTA platform. This can be quite daunting when first looked at because it's a very, very busy system. It's one of the fullest complex diagnostic tools that's available because it gives you access to all the technical information, the wiring diagrams, the repair methods. So really knowing how to use this software to its fullest potential capability is really worth the investment in the course. So that's everything we've run through today on BMW. We've gone through the unboxing, we've gone through the hardware from the VCI up to the key reader and our new Maverick Diagnostics laptop. We've gone through the battery support unit and diagnostic trolleys. So really, if you need to know any more details whatsoever, we've put together a full buyer's guide packed full of information, hints and tips. Everything you need to know is in the BMW buyer's guide. Make sure to check this out at maverickdiagnostics.com.